Okay, hi everyone. It's great to have everyone here watching the video. This is a recording now, and I'm here with Cliff Woodage. So both Cliff Woodage and myself. My name is Edward Keat, by the way. We're the founders of Network Solution Pro, and we're excited about launching Network Solutions Pro. And in this video, we're going to just go around and talk about it. Cliff's been helping me out in a huge amount with the graphics and everything. Cliff's a designer. He's had years of experience of designing graphics and so on. So thanks a lot, Cliff. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, Ed. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be working with you again. I mean, it's good to be back. And finally we've come up with a product that's actually going to really help people. And I'm really excited about this, and I know you are too. And we've both been busy in the background, and I know you certainly have. And there's things I haven't seen yet, which I know you're going to reveal some of that today, which is going to be fantastic. To everybody watching and listening out there, you really have got a treat in store. The tools and I mean, myself and Edward were both experienced marketers, and we've been in the marketing field for some years now, and we've gained some knowledge, and we've released products before, as a lot of you probably well know. And we aim pride ourselves in giving value, and you won't get anything more value than this on the internet for sure. It really is an exciting product, and we're excited to be here. Anyway, a little bit about myself. My background has come from sales predominantly, and then I got into graphics and video and things like that, and designing things. And I kind of met the right people along the way, and Edward was one of those right people that I met at the right time. And we just clicked, and we did a lot of work together, and we had fun doing it. And here we are again, and as I say, we've worked together before. The product it will speak for itself anyway. Without no further ado, Edward's got some really exciting stuff to show you, and I'd just like to ask maybe a couple of questions, Edward, and that's...
Yeah, actually, before we get started, I'd just like to say, thanks a lot, Cliff. We have got a great treat, and yes, and as Cliff said, we have been working in the background quite a lot. Cliff's been sharing a lot of the stuff that he's been put together, and I've run a lot of stuff by Cliff as well, because I've done some I've created some really gorgeous pages myself, but I never release anything without putting it by Cliff, and he's been he's got the attention to detail, which is great, and centering and changing the font and the colors and everything like that. It just gives that real professional edge, and I'm excited about sharing what we've come. And the great thing about what Cliff's done, I've a lot of the people who are in my team, a lot of there'll be some people who are coming in with in Cliff's team as well, but a lot of the people in my team, they see me doing the videos, they see me on the front end, and they see me doing things, but I never ever release things without running it by the key people, such as Cliff, who's got great attention to detail. Anyway, I just want to throw that in there. So yeah, Cliff, go ahead and ask away, and a little bit later I'll share my screen as well, just to sort of make it easier for people to see what we've got in the back end.
Anyway, sure.
Okay, yeah. So this is about Network Solutions Pro, which we're about to launch. So yeah, cheers, Cliff. Ask away, and
Yeah, and thank you very much, Edward, for that. Yeah, it's nice to hear. Obviously, people want to know what Network Solutions is predominantly, and obviously how it's going to benefit them and maybe even their team members. So can you give us maybe? Can you explain to us what Network Solutions is?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I've been online for a while, and I've built businesses more in the sort of the affiliate, as an affiliate marketer, basically, and where in a way where people need to have a duplicatable system. So where the way that I've been able to generate an income online has been I've been doing it basically by helping a lot of other people generate an income online as well. So the key thing I've always found to generate success is by duplicating the successful points, the points that the aspects that really work, and being able to duplicate that in an easy way. Because the problem is that, systems never fail. Systems don't mess up. Systems don't tend to have the problem. The problems tend to arise because of, unfortunately, I have to say it, the people create the issues.
That's true, yeah.
No offense to, we've all been newbies. We've all started somewhere. And I myself, when I first got started, it was an absolute nightmare. There's a huge learning curve. But Network Solutions Pro, stemmed from a number of other systems that I've created in the past. But, I finally feel that, we've really hit the nail on the head. We've really created a system that really duplicates, sort of eliminates all the difficult aspects of creating, a marketing system. And it sort of accentuates or highlights the important aspects that make a system really work. Or, so really, what we've got here is we've got a very powerful marketing system, but a system that really brands all the ready-made content that we've put together. So we've put together the ready-made content that convert, leads into sign-ups, into sales, and so on. And where we allow, people, anyone who, regardless of what business or what product or what service they're promoting out there on the internet, to be able to come in, fill in a few blanks, click save, answer some questions, and just go through the profile settings, click save, and the whole system basically brands whatever business they've got. So we've got some ready-made content, ready-made pages, landing pages, capture pages that basically brand whatever business. They're generic enough to brand whatever business you've got out there. And then, if you need more power, then we've got the tools where you can come in and create the custom pages. Once you've gradually earned a little bit more experience, then you can create your own custom pages. So we've got all the tools, for every level. So when you come in as a newbie, you can start off just by filling in the blanks, answer some questions, click save, and the system just basically works straight out of the box. And all the follow-up email series and messages and everything that are required to create a very powerful, sales funnel are already done for you. So, that's really what it is in a nutshell. It's just basically a with capture pages, landing pages, a lot of communication tools that just sort of run in the background without you necessarily having to need to know how it all works, because it's already made for you. It makes you look good. It puts your picture there. It puts your name there. And it puts your business in front of everyone that comes through the funnel. So both on the front end and on the back end as well. So that's really what it is, basically.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
I know the system obviously because I'm here, I'm working with you, Edward.
Yeah.
The people watching and listening to this now, I know they're probably starting to get excited here, and if they know you, they know what kind of things you've released in the past. So
yeah,
this obviously it sets a complete newbie up to look like a total professional, right? Doesn't it? From the start. And like you say, just by filling a few blanks in, and this, you're going to look like a professional marketer straight away, which is absolutely fantastic.
It is. Yeah.
Whatever product you're promoting, you're going to look like a pro. And you are going to be a pro. Simple as that. And,
yes, exactly.
That's very attractive when a newbie comes to look at what product you're actually promoting.
Yeah.
And they see, wow, I like this. I mean, this guy, I want to sign up with this guy because this, or woman, whichever the case may be, is so professional. I love it. It's slick.
Yeah.
It's simple. And when they see that, and all of a sudden that can be for them too. They see how easy it is, how easy that works, and that's what's lovely about this system.
Yeah, well, I think I've always found that a lot of so-called gurus out there, they tend to like to take the credit for everything, and I found that that really isn't the way to generate true success. I think if you really want to duplicate a powerful system, you just got to take a little back step and create the good stuff so that other people, so that your team members, the people that you're, communicating to, or your potential customers who need these tools and these, rebrandable pages and landing pages and so on, let them look good. And what that does is you probably heard, I mean, we've all heard it, that you don't generate true success without helping others.
Yeah.
That's the way that obviously the way we've known to generate, so especially in our space. So yeah, it is exciting to see the complete newbie look so good on the internet when they haven't needed to. They don't need to know the all the technical stuff, all the coding and all the the graphic design and
the fantastic thing about that as well, Edward, is that where normally in the past to duplicate yourself, it's been a headache. I mean, a real headache.
Yeah.
Because you've got to find the person that you can work with, and you've got to be able to communicate your goals, your desires, how you work to that person, and then that person's got to be able to take all that information in, and then give you the result that you desire.
That's right.
Basically, duplicate you.
Yeah.
And you've managed to put this system together that does that basically on autopilot.
Yeah, it does.
I just think that's genius. I really do.
Yeah. Well, let's
headache out of all this for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's go in and have a look. So I'm just going to share my screen. Hold on a minute. So can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So I'm basically logged in to a member's account. This is actually a demo account, and this is what the member will see when they join. Actually, if I was to log in for the first time, they'd actually get a pop-up window that would pop up. So just to reiterate what we're doing here is we're basically branding the marketer. Whether that marketer is a complete newbie, have never actually done any online business at all or anything like that, or they could be running an offline business, they could be running a local business, or as I say, an online business or whatever, or they could be a complete newbie. They just have a desire to make money online, or they just a desire to run a business online, and they don't know how to get started. This system will be able to completely brand everything, and even actually, in all honesty, it'll actually give you an income stream as well, because we're putting you in contact with the person that shared this system out for you, because they already have, obviously they already have a business set up. And if that's the whole point about this system, because on the back end here, which is what you're seeing, you're always going to see, you're always going to have a way of connecting with the person that shared this system out to you. And they're already a business person. They're already running a business online. So, that's why we've got these links here where you can actually get connected with your sponsor's business. So if you haven't got a business of your own, you haven't even got started, check out your sponsor's business and so on. That's what this whole system is about. So every aspect of this really brands you, okay, and to your team, to the people that you're sharing this system out with, both on the front end and on the back end. So, as you can see, it's a very simple 3-step setup process. In fact, it's really only just one step. This little middle step here, the step two, free prospecting system, is the only step that you really need to really majorly focus on in order to get this system set up. But the other 2 steps will just give you a quick, overview. The step 1 overview of the whole system. Step 3, unlock more power. This is an optional step, but a highly recommended step, which will allow you to give, it'll give you a drag and drop editor. It'll give you a very powerful graphics creation suite, and a whole lot of more pages that that will automatically be branded to you. And the great thing about this is, if you just decide to keep the free version, you can have the free version for life, and just continue to build your leads list, which is what all businesses need to be able to do. And if you do decide to upgrade down the road because your business has obviously grown, then by upgrading, it doesn't hurt your current situation, because if you've been building your list up until now, your list will just get upgraded. Yeah. Your whole system will just simply be upgraded, and you'll still have your existing list, and then you'll be able to continue to grow that list with the new tools that get added to the system. So it basically grows with you. So let's go in and have a look at some of the things that we've put together here. So, my web pages. We've got pages here that will allow you to brand yourself. So these pages are generic enough. Obviously with your name here and, your picture there. So it brands you. Let me just, hold on a minute. I'm just... and there's a whole load of other pages as well. So free members get a decent amount of pages. Obviously, the upgraded members get twice or three times the amount of pages that we've added in here. But as I say, it's all designed to grow as you grow. As you need more pages and you want to upgrade your system, then you can. Plus the fact that, bearing in mind that if you do upgrade, you'll be able to get the drag and drop editor to make your own custom pages, and you'll be able to make unlimited number of pages yourself anyway. And then we've got banners as well. And obviously, these are fantastic banners created by Cliff. And then I've actually just put in a few other banners as well, just taken from the pages that we've created. So, the key thing here, as a free member, obviously this is a demo account, so you're not going to be able to see the leads coming in because I haven't been promoting this particular account because it's just a demo account. But you'll see all your leads as they come through, and you'll be able to have very powerful communication tools to be able to communicate with those leads. And the system was working in the back end anyway, because we've got a built-in autoresponder system with all pre-written follow-up email series that are branded to you, that are always promoting your primary business. So maybe I should have explained that in the beginning. Maybe I jumped ahead a bit too far, but let me just explain in the profile settings here. Is all you have to do is when you set the thing up is, you go down here where it says your business link. You just simply put your own business link here of the business that you're promoting or the business that you're involved in or any product or service or whatever. You could put in a capture page or a landing page. Well, probably not a capture page because we've already got capture pages in here anyway, but maybe, a landing page or a corporate page, put that in there. And then that simply connects this system to that. So when you share out the capture pages in here, they'll immediately be connected on the next page to your business link. And that's how you're able to bring leads in here and work with your leads. But the great thing is that as they do come through, they have an opportunity to become a lead. But if they want to connect with you further and join, and become a member of this system, Network Solutions Pro, then they'll become a referral. And what that means is that they'll have a system like this of their own, and then they'll always see your sponsor, your links here to join your primary business. So, as I say, both on the front end and on the back end, they're always going to see your primary business, and you can change this up anytime, and you can keep communicate with your leads and say, well, I've just created a new set up a new product, or promoting a new business or something, and you're always in contact with your leads as you grow your leads. So I basically don't know any system like this out there that's actually free, that's giving you the opportunity to build a list and communicate with that list. Normally, you'd pay anything, like $15 a month, $20 a month, or even up to $50 a month or more for a mailing list manager. I'm not going to mention any names because I think we all know, some of those mailing list systems out there that do charge $20 plus for a small, so you can build a small list, and as you grow your list, you have to pay more and more. But with this system, you can get the system for free and build your list. And if you want more power, you can just click the red button, and you only have to pay $10 a month to have the extra power. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just stop my share. I'll stop the sharing now, and I'll just, in the background, I'll just log into another into an upgraded members area, and just show you the extra power that we have.
Oh, brilliant!
I'm just going to stop sharing now. Do you have any questions for the moment, Cliff?
Well, I'll keep going with the flow, please. I'm sure there are many questions out there when people are watching. But I think maybe save the questions till afterwards and keep going with the flow at the moment.
All right.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay. Well, really cool. I've logged into the upgraded version. So I'm going to share the screen again. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see that.
So this is the upgraded version. It's actually the admin account, but it's exactly the same. That's, you know, I put, as you can see here, it's basically Cliff and Edward are the admins of the system, but this is exactly what an upgraded member will see. As you can see, there are a lot more links here and a lot more tools to work with. There are a few more, you know, steps here to go through, but obviously, you know, with a powerful system, with a powerful upgrade, you're gonna, you know, you're all gonna need some extra help to understand, you know, such as the page builder tools, the communication tools, and the image creation suite, and so on. But I'm just going to go over briefly, for example, the drag and drop editor. Actually, sorry, before I do that, I'm just going to show the extra pages that you get. You know, even before you dive into the drag and drop editor and make your own pages, let me just show you the ready-made pages. Just to save you time, you know. So obviously upgraded members get an extra tab right here. So these are the pages that you saw. The free members get these pages, but the upgraded members get an extra tab here of, you know, currently 15 extra pages that we've added in here. The thumbnails don't really show, you know, how nice they actually are, but let me just click on a few. So, you know, obviously what, you know, some of these pages are designed to do is they're obviously that it's all building your mailing list at the end of the day. I mean, I know it's talking about the Network Solutions Pro business, but what it's really doing is it's giving away a free system. Okay. And at the same time, it's giving you the opportunity to build your list at the same time. So although it might not seem generic, it is in many ways generic, because you're actually offering a system to a wider audience, and in turn you're actually building your leads list. So, you know, you know, some people might be thinking, well, you know what, you know, we're promoting our system with your help. Absolutely. You know, the answer to that is absolutely. We are, you know, you are helping us to promote the Network Solutions Pro, but in the same way, you're the one who's, you know, it's going to be the members themselves that are always going to be promoting to their team. So as, you know, as leads come through this, they're only going to be seeing your join links to your primary business or whatever. And as they come through, if they do decide to join Network Solutions Pro, they're still going to see your, you know, primary business link in the back end as well, as I showed in, you know, before. But we, you know, we also have some generic pages as well. So, you know, for example, let's have a look. Okay, well, let's click on this one. As you can see, it's more generic. But sometimes, you know, if it's too generic, people don't get the point, you know, so they don't see any kind of value here. They think, okay, well, this is just a nice page, but it doesn't actually give me a free gift. So that's why sometimes, you know, what we've got on the other page you just saw, it was a free gift, giving them a full system. Okay, because they might not join your primary business. And what the problem is if they don't join your primary business, I mean, you have a 50-50 chance to get them into your business or not. And if they choose not to join your primary business, you've lost them for life. However, if they end up joining a system like Network Solutions Pro, if they don't end up joining your primary business, you've still got them as a lead. You know, that's the point.
It's very powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, but having said that, we've given you the choice. So, you know, as I say, this is a generic page, and, you know, you can use this if you prefer. So it just simply says, join my team today, get paid on time, upline support. I mean, this is very generic. And then, you know, you get the lead as they come through. And then they get to check out the business on the next page. So, you know, you get that choice. You get the choice to promote Network Solutions Pro, but get the lead as well. But the Network Solutions Pro acts as a kind of a free gift to your lead, so just to entice them to get in, and they need a system like this anyway. So, you know, that's the powerful thing about that. and then you get the lead for life, because they, you know, even if they choose not to join your primary business, they still remain connected with you. Or, you know, if you just prefer to promote one of the you know, more generic pages, you know, it's good. It doesn't talk about Network Solutions Pro, but at the same time, you know, they might see your primary business more vividly and you know, jump in. So, you know, again, you know, you can put these links on a traffic rotator and promote it how you like. So we basically give you the choice. And failing that, you know, since you are upgraded, if you do decide to upgrade, then heck, you can just create your own pages the way you want. So, you know, we give you the drag and drop editor. If you don't like these pages, you can just make your own. It's as simple as that. This account has made just a few demo pages, but, you know, you can make some nice pages. If I just go through the capture page editor, you start off with some nice layouts. I'm not going to do a video page because I don't have a video available to
so this is just a template, a layout, a template, yeah, isn't it?
That's right. So
it certainly takes a lot of the hard work out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then the background, you can choose an image or a background color or a background video.
Oh, I like that.
And, you know, we've given you backgrounds to choose from. These are all added to your account. I've selected blue in the previous tab, so I'll just choose a blue background as well, just to make it match. And then you've got, it's all built, it's all connected, it's all integrated with your integrated autoresponder, which you also get to edit as well. So that's, you know, with a form builder, you know, it's just a case of just pointing and clicking. If you just want a first name and email, and that's all you want to the information you want to collect from your leads, then that's easy. And then we select a button. We've got a built-in button editor, or you can choose from the list that we've already given you as a library.
There's a great selection there as well. Yeah, that's fantastic.
I'm not sure if that'll actually go with the background that I've chosen, but I'm sure Cliff will probably criticize if it doesn't. And then we've also given, you know, again, this whole system is all centered around, you know, speed, you know, being able to create stuff as quickly as possible, but at the same time giving you customization as well. But we've given you the convenience of, you know, giving you plenty of content to choose from, or you can upload your own content, or you have a little text editor. You can actually write your own content as you choose, but I'm not going to go into that into detail, but let's just preview it so far. So as you can see, in a matter of minutes, I've created a very nice capture page. And when, you know, your leads come through and they want more information, then they can, you know, put in their information and get onto the next page.
Very nice job there, sir.
But also, as I say, you know, with the templates, you can have a video squeeze page, or, you know, have a bit larger video here, or, you know, however you want to do it. So, and then
even video background as well, which is quite nice, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah. So I'm not going to publish that page, but that's, well, let me just, okay, well, I might as well actually, but just to get out of this. So when it saves to your library, but it doesn't publish it. So you can publish it and, you know, immediately publish it to your published pages. And then you select your email follow-up series, and you can create as many email follow-up series as you like, and you can add follow-up series, and you can create different campaigns and so on. Give it a name and so on, and a redirect URL, and then publish. So yeah, it's a very powerful editor. We've also got a sales page creator, which I'm not going to go into detail, but again, it's responsive, it's mobile responsive. You can just drag and drop elements and create full-blown sales pages and so on.
That's very powerful as well, isn't it? That it's mobile responsive, you know, so no matter if you're viewing it on a tablet, a phone, or a computer or a laptop, it's going to be the correct size and everything. That's right, yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Let's just go quickly into the graphics maker as well. This is very powerful, and this is actually a system that Cliff brought to the table. Really, really powerful system. So yeah, I really appreciate this, Cliff. Do you want me to go through it quickly?
Sure.
I think a lot of people, like the Facebook editor. I mean, they're all fantastic, but I know a lot of people on Facebook. So let's just, we haven't got time to go through them all, but it's all drag and drop. I think my computer's running a bit slow at the moment, but it's loading. So all these editors work in the same way. That you can start off with template, and depending on what you're making, we're currently on the Facebook editor. So obviously you can either make a cover photo, cover image, tab, post. If you just want to post some content on your Facebook timeline, you can put in some really professional graphics in here.
That's nice.
You could be selling cakes or whatever, but it all works in the same way. You just type in here. Oh, sorry. Or whatever, and just put in text, move it around, and drag and drop. You can even put in drop shadows and stuff like that just to make it stand out. Or you can add in your own shapes or start from scratch, and there are other graphics as well that you can put in there. So yeah, you swivel it and so on, but yeah, and then when you're ready, you can just save it and have it download it to your desktop and post it on Facebook, or even upload your own images and start from scratch. So it's a very powerful system. It's ebook editor, offline graphics, things like business cards and flyers and so on. So yes, I mean, a lot of people I've spoken about this. I mean, Cliff brought this to the table, but I've spoken to people about this, and they've said that this could be easily worth double the price that we're selling the entire system for per month. The stuff we're giving away in here, it's incredible. So yeah, I mean, just to go over it briefly, everything here, email broadcaster, you can broadcast your leads. Text broadcaster, you can broadcast to mobile phone if you're collecting mobile phone numbers. It's got an SMS system in there. And very powerful communication tools. So yeah, anyway, let's have some questions and answers, and ask, maybe Cliff's got some questions that typical questions that people might ask about this system, and let's go over that.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, I mean, one of my first questions if I was looking at this would be, it's obviously newbie friendly.
Yeah.
So this is something you can pass to someone with no knowledge at all, and they're going to be able to, like we said before, get set up looking like a professional in no time. And, just going through basically one step, like you said there, Eddie, that's fantastic. It's very powerful. And you can see, if you was an upgraded member, there's just so much more there as well. But you're getting so much as well, just as a free member, which I think is fantastic. Anyway, very powerful system.
Yeah, yeah.
All the the editing and everything's already done for you as a free member. But just a small payment of $10 a month. And like you said, I mean, there's people paying more than $10 a month just for the system that you just showed us just there with the Facebook editor and all that type of thing.
Yeah.
So it really is, value for money, and does provide good value as well. So I'm looking at this, I would be very happy with just that. If I was coming to, if somebody showed me this system, and I see this system, I would be very delighted. And coming as a free member for one, I mean, that's just like out of this world to be offered such value as a free member.
Yeah.
Well, questions, I can see it's very simple and it's intuitive and easy to get set up. What questions would I ask there? Maybe about autoresponders. Maybe I've just joined an autoresponder service or something like that. And maybe I've just got I don't know, a few hundred leads that I've already made in my primary business or anything like that, what happens to them leads? Could I bring them leads into the system?
Yeah, well, basically with that, we might add something like that down the road, but in the meantime, it's not something that's really very easy at the moment. The one thing is that by giving that, especially, it's unlikely we'd give that access to free members, because the danger of that is that if we gave that as an option to be able to import leads that you've had it elsewhere. There's no guarantee for us that we'd be sure that whoever's using it, especially free members, are going to use it responsibly. Because you can download, you can go onto Fiverr, or you can download junk leads, or people who even the owner of those leads, maybe they think that they have the right to to manage those leads, but actually some of those people on that leads list might not want to be added to the system, and if all of a sudden they're getting email follow-up series.
And I know with any system that I've joined in the past, like with an autoresponder, you really are vetted quite hard.
Yeah,
you can upload anything anyway. It's quite
the best. I mean, I've always found that the best thing to do, I'm afraid, is use your old system to blast out a message to everyone on your list and say that I'm moving over to this new system, and just explain the reasons why you're moving over, explain all the positive aspects, and
of course,
and so on, and you've decided to move over, and the people who are actually truly connected with you and who want to be continue to connect with you are going to pay attention there, and they're going to want to move over. I think the safest thing is never just assume that people want to move over to your new thing. That's the whole point about this game, is that you're communicating with people and you want them to engage, and you want them to stay and remain positive, and
like to keep giving them value, and that's one thing it has is tremendous value, which is a great tool to be able to not just to give to people, but to be able to share with people what they can also share as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen some things today. Obviously you showed me earlier on as well before the video. Is there anything else that you want to show yourself there, Edward, that you want to?
I went over a lot of stuff, and we're dealing with a lot of different kinds of people, and some people who are more experienced than others, and sometimes even the upgraded members to some people might seem a bit overwhelming at times. That's why we've done it like this. We've created an upgraded option for people who need the extra power, but you don't have to have that extra power. The free option might be enough for some people. And then down the road, you've got to be aware that this is a business, and you are growing in your business, and eventually you might decide you want to upgrade. But if the time comes, then you'll know. But basically, for the complete newbie, the person who's coming in for the first time, who wants to make money online or wants to start up a business online, all it really is to bearing in mind is, you're signing up for something. It's going to take you seconds to sign up. Once you're in, you're really just pasting one URL to a business that you're involved in and you want to promote. It might be the corporate page, or it might be a product page or a service that you're promoting. And once you've done that and you've clicked save, that's really you've set it up. It's done. All that's left to do is to simply get excited and share out the pages on to social media or wherever you prefer to share it out. And we're going to be helping with that, because we're going to be providing very easy to follow traffic training guides and so on. So people, a piece of advice, people should just take it at their level, and this system will just grow and get better as and when you're ready. So and the extra power will be there when you're ready for it. Basically, that's what we're going to be adding to it more and more. And people are going to be able to get access to a Facebook group, private Facebook group, and you're going to be welcome to ask request things, and new things are going to be added, and so on. We're going to be fixing things and making things better, and so on. So yeah, we're looking forward to launching. But you got anything else there, Cliff?
I was just going to go add there. I know from past experience and probably how we met anyway, from your relentless support in the past, not for me, but for many thousands of others that you've helped along the way. I know that took a lot of time and effort for you, and it was quite draining at time, but you was always there 100%. And that's one thing I can say for you, Edward, and that's what we aim to do. Is I think there will be a premium support, won't there, for premium members, and obviously question and answers, or maybe a Facebook group for for free members, which I think is a great idea as well, because premium members obviously are paying members and they do deserve obviously extra support. But we also encourage people also as well to read through the questions and answers and things like that, to look for the answers themselves as well, because obviously, you know, when you are supporting thousands of people, it can quite become hard work.
Exactly. Yeah.
Congratulations, Edward. Thank you very much for showing me around. And
it's great. You know, I mean, we'll you know, Cliff and I are always going to be around to provide support anyway. You know, so, you know, stay in touch, and we want to be as transparent as you know, as we're able, you know, night and day, you know, but you know, we're going to we have different time zones, so, you know, bear with us.
That's true.
Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, Cliff, and
thank you.
I think we'll wrap this up, and you know, we'll post the recording online. Thanks a lot, guys, and talk to you soon.